Blacktop Radio. The Blacktop Radio. Mic check, mic check, mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How I feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. And we can play the instrumental. Blacktop Radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. First station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. Blacktop, what did you expect? Blacktop Radio. Radio. The Blacktop Radio. The Blacktop. Blacktop Radio.
I got this quote from the greatest hoe of all time,
Two-pair?
Marilyn Monroe.
Damn.
She said, "My mother once told me, every time you forgive him, he will love you a little more, but you will stop loving him. So the day he loves you the most, you will not feel anything for him anymore." So I want to ask you guys.
Hey, that ain't the realest shit ever. God
Yeah.
damn.
So, shout out to Marilyn Monroe.
I love her.
I mean, that bitch folk both.
I
Kennedys,
literally just
okay?
did a paper on her for her my humanities class. It was a Andy Warhol painting, the gold Marilyn Monroe. I had to do a research for that. I love her.
She's the greatest hoe of all time.
Yeah, she is.
I love her. So let's start with you. Do you feel like there's any truth to this that, women
Absolutely.
who forgive men time after time, they love them a little less, while the man is like, oh, well, I really admire her and I love her even more because she took me back.
I think so, because I felt like that statement said something more like, I almost feel like the statement you said initially said, the more you love him, the less.
The more he loves you, the less
you love him. Right. That's what I almost feel like that statement is, and I feel like that's 100% true.
That's definitely 100% true.
That's 100% true.
Does it come from, like she says in the beginning, every time you forgive him, right? So do you agree with every time women forgive, even though we forgive, we do lose a little bit of love and respect for the partner?
Absolutely. And when you say forgive, I think it also depends on what you're forgiving for. But absolutely, because I may take you back and I may say, hey, okay, no love lost. But yeah, it's definitely love lost.
A little bit, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know why I can't just say guys, because sometimes it's women too. Because I know I've definitely been in that situation where I don't realize what I had until it's not available anymore.
Amen.
So I'm not even gonna say it's men. I think it goes both ways. You really don't realize what you have until you don't have access to it anymore. And that's just what it is, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Shane, let's start with you.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. To a T. And I mean, you'll know that once you ever have to apologize in a relationship and then look at somebody in the eyes and see that you can literally see that the love is not the same after the back end of an apology. It depends on which level you're apologizing for. There's situations that get as messy where I've seen or heard about a man come up to a woman's job and create a scene for a personal reason, and then you still see them to be together, and you know as an outsider looking in,
Right.
that it's not.
It's
I didn't have to.
toxic as
I didn't have to look at her eyes and know that when she forgave you to be with you, that it's still not the same. I could just hear the story and know it still ain't the same. Now the fact that she might got some strength to deal with your ass after that shows on their portion, their accountability. But the love, like I said from the jump, women can love you 100% until you open your mouth. So imagine when they have already accepted you into their life and accepted the bullshit that comes with that. That percentage drops tremendously.
That's the sad part about it. 'Cause when your relationship's feeling too good, or you're feeling too good about that person, you almost have a mindset of, man, like it's too good to be true.
Can I say I have actually sabotaged shit because it was too good to be true?
Yeah.
And that's the toxic trait
I've
in
had
me.
that story.
That's the toxic trait in me.
We've
But I have
all-
definitely done that.
We have literally manifested the shit that we fear in
Yep.
relationships. Very true.
I am known to be a habitual fucker upper of something that is necessarily good, and I do not understand why it's that.
No.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
But sometimes I
You don't say.
I have this fear of failure in relationships. Sometimes that is so heavy that I can start to. For me, it's overthinking. If I overthink and I feel like I gotta forgive a nigga for shit that I overthought about, you know what I'm saying? It just creates a whole different dynamic. So now it's like, damn, when I open my mouth, he may be looking at me like, where the fuck is this coming from?
Right.
Because I've self-sabotaged. I've overthought. I've you know, I didn't accept. Or let's keep it like this. I forgave, but I didn't forget. And my ability to, there's one thing to forget, but there's another thing to like let that shit haunt you. The fact that I let old shit haunt me could have fucked up the present. You know what I'm saying? It could fuck up a moment. To me, I'm like, that's the difference in forgiving and really like moving forward.
And that's a crazy feeling you have, because it's like staying in that situation, you're trying your hardest, trying to bring that love back. But
Right.
It's like, bro, this ain't never gonna be what you had at first.
Yeah, I
Like,
had to leave a relationship because of that.
Because?
My first,
Because of what?
the girl who took my virginity, she cheated on me.
Okay.
My job sent me out to San Francisco for 6 weeks. And make a long story short, she told me that when I got back that she did X, Y,
Oh,
Z.
she voluntarily told you?
And so
Guilt.
me respecting that,
You're a lucky man.
I took her back, right?
She was young?
I
How old was she?
How are
So we were both young. We were, at this time, we probably were like
Yeah, it was guilt. Okay, go ahead.
18,
Continue.
19, 20.
Continue.
So what happens is I say, over time I forgive you, whatever, we move on with the relationship. But I had to end the relationship because I was the one being petty. Because I say I forgive you,
But you wasn't forgiven.
So,
You don't really forgive.
so you at my house, right? And you and your homegirl go to the store. Y'all supposed to go like 15, 20 minutes. You come back 2 hours later, here go Carlos. You probably with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You probably was with John from Burger King.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
We all been there.
And I found myself always doing that. So I was like, you know what? To be fair, I'm not even, to be fair to you, I'm going to let you move on with your life. Because if I can keep throwing this in your face, I'm obviously not forgiving you.
So, so in that moment, when you decided to stay, what was the determining factor to say, even though that happened to you, I'm still gonna stick around?
Because it was so, being a black people, it's so easy for us to withhold information. I was on the West Coast, bro. I could have easily came back home and she not tell me shit.
Yeah.
So the fact that she told me, and I know how grimy bitches, women are, I was like, shit. The women would take shit to their grave.
Not
bro.
inauguration day.
That's
Most women would
Like
take
what?
shit to their grave.
Because what?
And so she was like forthcoming. She was just like, he too good of a guy, you know what I'm saying? Let me be honest.
He bowed out gracefully.
And
Oh, she's
But-
sweet.
what made it worse, because I was in San Francisco bragging about her ass. We out in the clubs and stuff, people trying to hook
Oh,
up and everything.
man.
I'm like, no, I got a good woman at home. I'm straight, dog. No,
I'm
good.
already taken.
No, because
care.
see, you know what grinds my gears is that guys love to tell a story, especially when they look like the great guy.
It's a true story.
Don't
though.
do that. I'm
Hold
saying.
on, I be doing the same
Don't
thing.
do that
though.
because women do that
I done
too.
stayed down
Women
for a
do
nigga.
too. Women tell you everything
And I
except.
could've been big.
Women tell a story and tell you everything but
Talking
the
about
fact that when she
celebrities
fucks
pulling
them.
up on me.
Whoa.
I'm saying
I'm
we
not-
all
I'm
do
going to
that.
lay up broke with
we
my
all
dude.
we
Our
all tell
show-
it to our best benefit.
Our show is well documented. I've been on both sides on this show. I tell the truth.
You have.
I'm
That's
the
facts.
asshole.
No, I've never said
I've
that
been
you.
the
I
asshole.
just
The bad
said
guy.
I've been the dummy. I've been the
The
whack
bad guy.
dude, the
No,
bad
I've
guy.
never said
I've
that.
been-
I don't take that away from you at all.
Okay.
But I just said because you have. You have. I mean, I feel like we've all been pretty, for the most part.
Even in that story, I told you.
Most of us.
Reason why I had
'Cause
to
I
break
feel
up
like
with her
some
because
of
I was
us
being petty.
probably
telling y'all my shit.
I didn't say you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm
But
telling y'all my
I'm just
shit.
saying for the most part,
Hiding under the bed.
when you tell
Set it up.
stories, you have to tell the real story. Because
Yeah.
some of us don't tell the whole story.
All right, I'll be real.
Uh-oh.
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
No, because all right,
Let me get my tea. Hold on.
I'll be real with you.
My cup's over there. So it's all good, though. It's all good.
If we gonna talk real, we gonna talk real, okay? I have been that guy that messed over somebody that was great for me.
Ooh, wait, do we know her?
No.
He want the real
Hilarious.
school. He want the real school.
No.
Inside edition.
Hilarious.
E.T. Tonight school. He want the whole thing.
Do we know?
Hilarious. But
Hold on.
Now we good. Get him. Them motherfuckers look like Gail and R. Kelly getting interviewed. That's crazy.
Robert.
Right, yeah. Let me get myself straight.
there was a problem with me because the problem with me is I see the beauty in too much, right? So it was things that I knew I would not tolerate. But I was still stuck around because I saw the beauty in the relationship. That this can still work. This can still prosper. I've invested so much. This has no choice but to work. It's just a bump in the road. It's just a little argument. It's just a little fight, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
I took some of that. I found myself harboring that anger in so much that I did something that I know myself should have never done.
I can understand that.
And in the end, of course she found out, because women always gonna find out anyways,
Right.
fellas. But
We so sloppy.
we
worse
are
than-
horrible.
We like
Nah,
the
get
CSI.
no. Get to the nitty gritty. Don't say I did something. What you did?
What
Oh, I
you do
cheated.
though?
What you? Oh God.
Absolutely.
Ah.
So with that, I felt like, okay, all right, she's giving me another chance. Let me just show her that I'm the man that she always wanted. This, that, and the third. But deep down,
It's a terrible
you're
narrative.
Never gonna get there. Never gonna get there.
What you mean after the fact?
After the fact.
Did she know?
Yeah, she found out.
Um,
Now
Everybody overcompensates right after they get. Once it's we can move the fuck on past this situation. Then everybody's super heroic wife.
Oh, absolutely.
Super heroic
Yep.
boyfriend. That shit.
and you
It's
realize
fake.
you're not being yourself.
Yeah, it becomes a whole different fake entity
Absolutely.
to the relationship.
Yep. So it was just best to.
I think that's the opposite for me. But
I'll-
go ahead, continue.
We'll talk about the overcompensation. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's pretty much the basis of it.
I was gonna say it's opposite for me.
Okay.
So hold on. I'm still curious with Mike's situation. So
Did you hit that thing from the back?
was
cheated?
she
Nope.
after she found out and she was continuing the relationship? Was she like in a show me stage? Like prove it to me. Like how was her temperament?
Yeah.
Her temperament was pretty much you could kind of sense that she was ready to leave.
Is this the Taurus?
No.
Okay.
But
She
I'm
tried to get
sorry.
need ass
No.
ass.
I'm trying to double check because I'm like, shit, yeah.
because that's reverse. She cheated on me. But go ahead. Anyways, it was
It's getting real.
it wasn't necessarily to show me. It was more so the
I'm finna tag somebody.
I was trying to keep her from leaving.
Yeah.
Because I felt like for the both of us, man, we've done so much.
Yeah.
Like we can't let all this go for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start over with nobody. You don't want to start over with nobody. But at the end of the day, that's creating a lot of toxicity.
Yep, it's
in
on
that
its way from that
situation.
point.
Now you sitting up here grabbing me, I'm grabbing you. When we both know that this clearly ain't gonna work. You're never gonna let this go.
If we think we drowning without each other,
me wrong.
when in reality we could
take you
literally be free floating.
I take you back. I'm sorry. He started it.
That was a toxic ass song. Toxic ass
It's
song.
toxic as
Y'all
fuck.
motherfuckers say shit.
No. Okay. So, what was the word that I said? we wanted to talk about the oh my God, it just left me.
Was
Fuck.
it
Okay.
forgiveness? What?
Not the forgiveness. It was something you said that she did. No, you were piggybacking off of it.
Talking about what she.
Her temperament.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay. So after or once you are in that phase where okay, we're gonna move forward. There's the overcompensation. That's what it was.
Yeah.
What's wrong with overcompensation? You said that you think it's fake.
Yeah.
You
I
said that
believe-
it's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
For the person who is hurt, let's say, okay, I'm gonna put myself in the person who is hurt shoes. Oh, I need overcompensation. Yeah, you need to do the fucking most.
I believe it, but it should be genuine.
I mean, I do feel like it should be genuine. So that's why I'm like, consistency is key. Like, if you know you fucked up and you want to change your ways, this little overcompensation better be a lifestyle.
And see, that's the moment I decided to leave because I noticed
Respect.
the overcompensation was not generally
Genuine.
the person that I know myself to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once I step outside myself or I notice I'm outside myself, it's time to go. Because I'm not finna sit here and be fake
you're not,
for
in
you.
a, you're not in a relationship with them or in tune with yourself at
Thank
that
you.
point.
And you know what?
This ain't
Have
where
y'all
it
ever
is.
gotten to a situation, right, in a relationship where social media became a factor? And somebody was like, well, I'll just delete my shit. Or, I want to. No. Because the type of person I am, I'm not even that possessive or crazy enough to say, well, I want you to delete your Instagram or your Facebook. Never. And if you feel like that is the only option to get you from not doing or to get you to start doing what it is that you need to do, then maybe we don't need to be together because I should not have to be with somebody who I got to tell delete your Instagram in order for you to do right by me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like when unrealistic expectations get placed on the relationship as a what's the word?
Can I ask a question?
A
though?
rule. Yeah.
With the whole deleting the Instagram as being an example,
I've seen people do that.
what would be the problem attached to that? You get what I'm saying?
Let me give you my example. With my son, with somebody.
Is it the not posting? Is it a
No, here's
Okay.
what it was. It was deliberate pettiness after I've already made it an issue about, this was back in the day when Instagram first came out. We were still trying to figure out what the fuck this app was, how we gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see you repeatedly liking a certain type of picture and you in a relationship with me, and it's not like we really put each other out there or whatever, but it does become a little disrespectful when your partner, for example, is posting other bitches back to back to back as Women Crush Wednesdays, right? That's just being spiteful and petty. And so when I come to you about it, and your only resolution is, well, let's just delete our Instagrams. No, you got me fucked up. Like,
nah, he living
Yeah.
sane.
That's stupid.
Well,
He living sane.
no. What happens
Yeah.
is, I tell people all the time, don't trust anybody who's not on social media because they don't trust themselves. So what happens is, you're deleting social media is not proven to me that you've learned.
boom.
It's just proven to me that
You can't be trusted.
You're capable of
you
hiding.
can't be disciplined enough to not do it.
Thank you.
So I tell people like I meet you like so I'm on Facebook, Instagram. Well, I don't have Facebook and Instagram.
Why?
That's a red flag. I can't date you. If you don't have Facebook and Instagram, first of all, if you're a business owner and don't have that shit, I can't trust you anyway.
That's different. Yeah,
Because-
I agree with that
But
part.
if you're not on there, to me that's a red flag because either you're stupid sneaky,
Super private or super insecure.
private, or you know yourself. Like I got a cousin who's not on social media, and he's terrible, and he know he's terrible, and he's not even going to entertain it because
Yo.
it's like to him it's like the devil. Like he's setting me up. I'm gonna be all in inboxes and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
I
People,
don't
I know
agree with
guys
that.
like that.
I
You know
don't
what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
that, and
I
I don't
know-
agree with that
I
because
agree,
I
so.
know really successful people who don't
Give a
just,
fuck about social
just
media.
don't care about
But how
social
many?
media.
Don't give me 3 of the 40,000 people you know.
I
Don't
mean,
give me
it's
3.
a
I'm with
handful.
you,
Like
Carlos.
everybody doesn't rely on social media.
I'll even say this, right? All
Don't
right,
tell me
so
about your
my
virgin
cousin.
friend.
All right, look, my
Tell me about the
cousin.
No, like I'm.
But these
That's
be
a
people who
Somebody
have
who
had
makes-
Instagram pages and Facebook pages.
Correct.
Somebody
Something
who
happened
makes
to make
over
you say, I
6,
don't want it no
7
more.
figures.
You got your ass chewed out.
Probably like 2 or 3 of them that I know personally that don't fucking have social media and they don't care about it.
But we're not talking about those 2 or 3. We're talking about the masses in general.
Okay, but the masses, those people who who don't have social media,
Or take it
I don't
down.
look at it like that because I've never been the type of person that gets mad over social media.
Yeah, me
Or that cares about
I'm the motherfucker
social
cutting
media.
up on it.
Whether you like somebody's shit, because I'm probably like 100 million motherfucking shit.
But
Yeah.
I hear you.
So-
But I'm coming from a place of knowing. So
Knowing
be-
what?
because you're not. Some of these people have not. We know the issues of not addressing an issue, right?
Right.
Or not stating a problem.
Not speaking on the
Don't I
elephant
know
in
it.
the room.
So I was in a relationship where the video game was in the way, right? Like I was an idiot, called it idiot, fucking idiot. And this
That's
is,
a great word.
I like that.
This
I
is
didn't know that.
like 15 years ago. I haven't owned a game system in probably 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
But to me, it's not really a good thing because I never solved the problem. I just eliminated it. I never addressed it. I never was able. The fact that
You
I
didn't peel
cannot-
back the
The
layers.
fact that I cannot own a game system and have a healthy relationship at the same time, that's a problem.
It's women
So the-
going through that problem
so,
right
so
now.
the fact that I have to eliminate the video game altogether to move on with my life, that means I never addressed or fixed that issue. I just put that shit in the closet.
Okay.
So it's still there. So if I was to get a video game today, I'll be back to where I was because I never addressed it from back then 13 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
I get what
And
you're
so
saying.
if you have to leave social media for those same purposes, whenever you come back to social media, guess what? You never fixed it. You never addressed it.
It's still an issue.
In fact, it may be magnified because the game systems are better. Social media
Yep.
is more direct
girls
to what
get
you
different.
like.
But I honestly
Oh.
think
Them
that goes for different
Lord knows
types
if-
of people.
If you took a break from social media about 5 years and came back to
Damn,
it,
you came back
Oh
today.
my God, you may be scared to death.
ain't no scared.
You never had
Shit, look at my
You
Instagram.
see Instagram right now for the first time, you be like, what the?
Damn. Oh wait, this is only a shopping market? I thought these was bitches posting.
This
This
shit
is a
look
shopping
like
market.
it look like the red light district.
Yeah, very true. But I've just never been the type of person that kind of like social media. Like I post when I want. I post who I'm with when I'm woke. I barely post my son because
Milan.
that's just not me.
That's you
Milan.
knowing who you are.
But-
No, Milan, you're the.
But then, based on what he's saying,
no,
it looks kind of shady
No.
from somebody
No,
else.
listen. But you don't get it because you're the chick on Instagram niggas getting in trouble for. Niggas liking your shit all goddamn day. Niggas,
All right.
Straight up.
niggas
Straight
double
facts.
tapping.
Straight facts.
And you're saying that for you, it's never been a factor. I'm talking about like when you in a situation with somebody who you've been with. Let's say y'all got together before all this social media shit. And so social media comes out, y'all in the height of y'all relationship, y'all trying to figure shit out,
Put your
and
inbox
all of a
up.
sudden, you know what I'm saying? You start to see him giving attention, and attention is only likes. And you know, yeah, eventually or whatever, you may see some shit that
but
disturbs you.
The person
Oh,
I'm
no.
with share pictures of bitches every other day, but they're not me, and I don't care.
I'm gonna interject and say
Because
that
I like
would always
everybody
be.
else, and we're still fine when we get home. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, I
I
know.
don't post him. He don't
Mark
post
knows
me.
I
We
share
keep our
nobody.
That
home
means-
life, home life.
That means you have a person that's for you. That's good.
Nope.
Good
I would say
I need
that
my man to be
I
a fan
would
for me first.
be the exact opposite of what you spoke of. And I'm only saying that because I would really honestly align with what the way Milan feels. I personally think that social media is a tool and it's nothing but entertainment. I have no value
It's
in
like business.
It's
I have
only
no-
entertainment until
with
you
it-
find a 3 a.m.
I'm
through
saying,
social
I'm
media.
about
I
to
mean,
say-
but here's the
I'm
thing
about
about
to
it.
say-
You can social
don't
media
find
is
a
a
3 a.m.
tool
until my
where it's no
available at
different
3
from you
a.m.
going to your job
Has
and fucking a
social-
nigga in the next cubicle.
has social media
So
ever
it's
led
about
to
what
you
you
having-
do with the tool. You get what I'm saying? I get on there, like for instance, I get on there and I
agree
talk
with
hella shit. I talk hella shit, and I don't give a fuck if you respond or not. I might engage into the conversation. I might not. I might care about engaging. I might not. There is so much of my detachment to social media that when I'm just doing something, I'm just doing it, and then I'm off of it. So if the woman that I'm dating,
Exactly.
the woman that I'm dating happens to be doing something, you got full on ample opportunity to be in your own world, in your own profile. We pay bills together.
I'm the type of bitch
laying,
that'll throw
I'm laying there,
something-
I'm busting them cheeks. I want you. I am the type of guy, for real, for real. If me and my girl went to the club together, I didn't care if she was dancing with another guy. I didn't care about those sort of. And I related that the same way to social media. I don't care about what you do because what the fuck you gonna do? It's what you gonna do regardless.
And you still gonna
Or
be
maybe
in
you
my
gonna
house
do it
with me.
regardless.
We gonna be in the
I
same
can't- I
bed
can't
when
check-
the
I
fuck
can't-
I roll over.
I can't
I'm
check
not
your
right.
every comment.
care about
I don't
that
care
shit.
who.
I'm
I don't
not that
care
way.
what.
I don't even look
I don't
at the
care if
page
you-
of who I follow, what they liked, and I don't even look
Look,
at that shit.
I give you an
don't
example, right?
care.
Say if my
I'm
girl
for
wanted
that
to
shit.
get into a gym membership, right? And there is some type of muscle bound guy on the internet. Now I'm all over her motherfucking page saying that she like Mr. Grease of Flexathon, and I'm feeling some sort of way when all she want to do is have a fucking workout
But
and
what
be
if
able
Mr.
to get
Grease
it.
Flexathon comment on her shit like looking good,
Then
and she
we-
got
then-
one of them big,
Then,
pictures out
then
when she poking
it's
that thing.
about the level of respect between you and your partner, but you can't rely on social media to bring that level.
But what if your girl say, okay, Shane, I got an issue with you liking these, big booty girl pictures
Right.
all the time.
Right? Are you at? That's the question.
So
What if she were to say
Okay,
that?
so then here's the thing about it. Then I'm at a threshold to decide what I will and won't do to disrespect her. Huh? I don't get it either. I can't lie. I can't get it either. I will never understand the importance of
always
it.
baffle me.
I will never understand
Even
the
with
importance
like
of it.
people who are not in relationships that get mad over shit if like your friend doesn't like your status or they don't
No,
share
we ain't
it.
talking about that.
Like,
Oh,
but
no.
it's literally
I know
like
about
the
that.
same thing to me.
Before
Oh,
this,
no.
It's
before
just weird.
hold on, let me ask you something. Before social media, before you can. Does it make anybody feel any sort of way that we have a new
Like,
method
how
of
much more money is it put in
I'm
your
saying,
pocket
does it
for
make
somebody?
anybody feel any sort of way that we have a new method of being mad about something in our relationship that holds no weight?
Social media
When
is a way that people are cheating
20
I'm about
on
to
their
say, yeah.
significant others.
It
So
hold weight.
yes,
It hold weight, bro.
let me talk.
Okay.
Let's talk.
There's
If
a
you
lot of fucking
been
going on.
I
Thank
don't know.
you.
I'm missing it.
if
Tons
you
of fucking
caught
going on.
if you caught
Right.
if
Yeah.
you caught your partner
Right.
flirting with somebody else on social media,
Uh-huh.
denying you by flirting with somebody else on social media,
Yeah.
disrespecting, and not only disrespecting, downright denying
Yeah.
a relationship that they're living in real life
Yeah.
for social media.
Yeah.
There is no way you can tell me as a significant other who's
Can I ask a
getting
question?
played that shit
Can I
do
ask
not
one
affect
thing?
you.
Can I
When
ask one thing?
before
Can
I had a kid, maybe yes. Now, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Even after you
all right,
have
I'm
the
gonna
kid?
look. I'm
Because-
gonna ask
no,
this.
No.
Before-
when I say before
Oh.
I had a kid, it was with somebody other than
Okay.
the person I had my kid with.
Before-
yes, it did matter.
Before social
Now,
media, oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
I don't give a fuck.
Before social media happened, did these type of people that people would be in a relationship exist? Somebody who would step out. Soon we all know somebody who can't wait to get the fuck out of the door under supervision to go act an ass. Those people existed with or without social media.
That still would have been a problem, though.
That's what I'm saying. So, okay, so social-
media,
so-
has just magnified the problem.
Okay.
That still don't mean that I can't take my issue to my partner. Now, I'm not saying that you got to delete social media. That's what we get down to.
Correct. So
No.
to speak on what Erica's saying, let's take it pre-social media.
Right.
Okay.
The guy who hollers at somebody in the grocery store
Right.
is equivalent to jumping into a DM.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
wait.
Right.
So I find this girl in the grocery store, and just like the DM, I can tell you whatever I want to tell you. I'm single out here. I'm looking for this, looking for that. I want to treat you right. But now, that same guy, his issue is going to be amplified. He's going to go. I could talk to not just her. I could talk to her. I could try it with her. I could try it with her.
I get what you're
And
saying.
those-
It
those
gives
same-
the
that's why you got so many old guys.
it gives you the
It
gives you
Yep.
more power.
Yep.
But here's what I'm saying to you. It gives you more power to be the hoe that you are. But if you are already in a relationship with a hoe, my nigga, you're dead ass already in a situation. So social media, yes, social
But
media,
you're
yes.
hiding it.
Right.
But if
That's what we saying.
If you're
Okay.
if you're a naive, no, I don't want to use that word.
Okay.
If you are,
Gullible.
if you just think he's not talking to anybody,
Right.
or he's not thinking, and it's tough. It's not as cut and dry as you think it is.
Yeah.
It's super.
Let's get an example.
There's layers.
Once upon a
There's
time,
layers
there
to
was a
that
girl
shit.
named Erica, and Erica ain't had no issue with that social media shit, okay?
Uh-huh.
Erica was dodging DMs her damn self. So Erica didn't have no issue with no social media shit until somebody Facebook is open. Maybe this is my intuition telling me it's time to go in. Erica runs some messages.
Yep.
Erica don't see shit that really like pisses her off, cause it's like it's
Fresh.
just Erica sees shit that is just a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
Erica sees shit that doesn't back up the life that the niggas really living. Erica now has an issue that she needs to bring to you to let you know what you not gonna do is. And if the man tells Erica, well, I'll just delete this shit for you. Okay, that's the motherfucking problem, because if you gotta delete social media to not do what the fuck you're doing, we definitely can't be together.
Correct.
So Erica, how long do you deal with it after that?
That's
You
the
don't.
okay. So at the end of the day,
I mean,
social media had nothing to do with whether that person was gonna be a sleaze or not. They gave them another tool to be a sleaze. It didn't stop them
I
from
see
being
what
a
you're
sleaze.
saying.
It
They
does
were
not stop.
already gonna
Thank
be
you.
that nigga
Thank
anyway.
you. That's
I
why.
see
That's
what
what I'm
you're
saying.
saying. That
You're
makes
saying
sense.
you're saying Facebook magnifies.
Whether
No,
you
no.
online or in the grocery store
Or in
from
the
the
grocery
next
store.
house.
That's
Platform.
my
That
point.
was a platform
That's
that
my
led
point.
to the cheating.
Well, but
Yeah.
it's hard
That's
though.
That's
Because
true.
Thank
what's the
you.
chances of Erica finding about the girl at the grocery store?
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. All right,
The
I
same
give you a
chances
gun.
they
I give you a
friends
gun.
on
Hold on.
You
I
know-
think
She
wait,
can
no.
go to her
Let me
page on Instagram and see it.
let's put it real. Let's put it real terms. Because I done dealt with niggas who be like, well, that social media shit don't matter. No, the fuck it does matter, because when it matters when you putting your business out there. Literally your business. It matters when you trying to get your money and your hustle on. So it matters what you projecting on social media about your life when it comes to your business. But when it comes to your relationship and you being a faithful ass nigga, you can't project that.
That's fine.
You're
I agree with
faking. You're
that.
living phony.
I don't believe that because if it's a
I
tool,
understand exactly what you're saying.
I just don't agree. I understand why you can
That's
say it,
no
but I don't
different
agree
than
with
these
that.
R&B artists who are told by the publicist to look like you're single because
Right.
all the
They
stars.
always want you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, I understand.
It's a
I understand that aspect of it, but also you got to know what the fuck you dealing with and who the fuck you dealing with.
You gotta know who you are.
You gotta know
Because if you are a cheater, then maybe there is a reason why a man is saying, well, fuck it, I'll just delete the whole thing.
Yeah. And
I don't
that's
wanna be with
that's
somebody
that's
like that.
that's
I
my
don't wanna do
that's
that.
my
That's
biggest that is my biggest point about it, because here's the thing about it. You can give somebody
I'm
a
not
gun.
gonna
You
never
can
say
give
I'm
somebody
gonna
a
delete the whole
gun with
thing.
one bullet, a psychopath, a gun
ain't
with
even
one
gonna
bullet,
hold you.
or you can give him a gun with loaded bullets. He's still gonna shoot a motherfucker. So just because at the end of the day, because you're on Facebook and you got more ammunition than you did before, that does not mean that it wasn't gonna stop you from being who you was before Facebook.
So
By no means.
That shit give you
That
access
is
to
your-
connections that you ain't seen in years.
It
That
gives
shit
it gives you more power of being you. That's the thing about it. It gives you excess power of being the same sleaze you are, whether you had one number or 10.
So
You're still shitty.
reverting back to the question, right?
Damn, what was
To the
the
original.
My bad.
What was the question? Damn.
So-
Every time you forgive him.
So even though you forgive, right, after all that, you still have it in your mind that he is a cheater, right?
It comes down to
That's
how people
you.
forgive. Because look, the biblical definition of forgiveness is to really throw that shit in the sea of forgetfulness. And there is something powerful about that. Because if you love somebody, you really do gotta forget about shit. And I can say that to this day. Because I'll be quick if we get into an argument. Oh, I'm finna pull the motherfucking rug up.
So,
Lift the couch up.
Let me ask a real question. Let me ask a real question.
Can't do
So
that.
if you, as a kid, if you get in trouble,
I agree.
if you got in trouble for not cleaning your room up, right? When you clean your room up, how does your mother acknowledge you clean your room? She got to go back into your room, right?
Yep.
See it clean.
Yep.
So, if you have an issue with your man in DMs, how do you, as a spouse or significant other, see that he cleaned up his DMs? Do
You
you
go
do you have
back
to
in
like
his
give me
phone.
my phone?
Yep.
And like you have to show me
Or she'll
in
sneak
your
into
phone.
it.
Like there's no way to really say.
So what that mean? He
That-
just smarter. He delete all his shit.
That's what I'm saying. So
You
what-
already
what-
you
what-
already reached the past to the point that y'all should have been done at that point.
Point
Because
blank
now
Now
you
the
got
fact that she got to check your shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, at some point, your intuition either got to let you know,
What the fuck
or
you-
you really do got to trust somebody and throw shit in the sea of forgetfulness until it's
I
time
can't
for
have
you to
training
come
wheels
across
on my
you again.
relationship.
But my thing is, with Milan is her place of not caring because she just trusts her guy, or is her place of not caring is just because she just good for where she at? Because I'm not saying sign me up. I'm just saying Like,
Right.
where is this energy? Like, because think about it, man. Think about social.
Can I guess?
So hold on, wait.
For you, can I just get one quick guess?
Please.
I think her energy has nothing to do with no other soul other than the fact that trusting with a person who's gonna deal with her is gonna do what they're gonna do, and she's okay with accepting it
Thank
because
you.
she's okay with accepting herself.
Thank you.
Whether they are there or not, she
the
knows
end
how to
of the
run her
day,
own show.
That ain't me.
That's
I got
because that's how I
standards,
feel. That's how I
Just
feel.
Mike, I gotta pee.
You
That's
better
exactly how
hold
I
on
feel.
to him.
Hold on, time
Cause
out. Because
hell no.
because hold on. Because what happens
I
is
love me, but not enough for the both of us. Shit.
what happens is you can give me a rocket launcher,
Right.
and I won't keep it in the closet. But at the end of the day, one day I'm going to pull this thing out and shoot it. And I might have to go out to the country somewhere.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it might take me 10 years to shoot that thing. But
Yeah.
eventually,
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot it. So I'm going to need somebody like Erica because I'm going to need somebody to kind of keep me on a goddamn leash. And I feel like in relationships, not even when it comes to loyalty, just in general, people have to be able to keep people accountable.
Checks and balances.
Like even,
what it is for
even for my like business ventures
Yeah.
or like my fitness goals.
Of course.
I need you to be like, so
Yep.
you going to the gym today, baby?
Yep.
Are you straight?
Yep.
You still love me, right? You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? I need you because it's a
You need confirmation.
it's a real world out here, bro.
Okay.
You can't act like there's not beautiful fucking women out here
Yeah.
testing your goddamn situation. And you, if you got a whole ball of I don't give a fuck besides you, that can be dangerous.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
That's
Especially
very
when
true.
you're making it in this world, you're making a name for yourself. People know who you are. You it's harder to be. That's why all the greats get caught up, even Kobe's, the Shaqs,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. All these people get caught up, with cheating because they're who they are.
And the bad thing
And
is,
they didn't have women there that was holding them accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They won't pull them that leash. When you got somebody beside you that don't give a fuck,
you can't complain.
you kind of gonna test that water out.
Yeah.
But when you got
Of
somebody,
course.
that's
Of
why
course.
I think that's why LeBron be so straight. LeBron got a motherfucking woman that whoop his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And he had his day. I done seen disrespectful ass tweets. Okay, I'm talking about one side bitch was like, LeBron's coming, but he don't need to bring that wife of his. She can stay home. The disrespect. So yes, I mean, social media has really amplified everybody's situation, whether
Correct.
you are us
Correct.
or whether you are LeBron and everybody
real.
in between.
Yeah.
Because it, like you said, it has given people, no matter who they are,
again,
the
voiceless,
ability
the voiceless has a voice.
and the consistency to either do the right thing or continually fuck up.
Correct.
So that's why I'm like, no, I can respect I can respect both points because I'm like, damn, there are parts of me that wish I was the type who was secure enough in myself, I guess, to not give a fuck about it. But I don't love me enough to not hold that nigga accountable. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I'm the type that's gonna be petty with you. You want me to post you? I might well just create a whole motherfucking profile. This the us profile over here. You can get the fuck up off my page because I didn't did what I did on my page for what my page to get his followers.
I
But
do-
we gonna do a us thing since you're dying.
I do
You need to
feel
be
like-
seen and shit, Steph Curry,
I do
wife.
feel like those pages are a little okay.
First of all, don't call her IE.
There you
I know
go.
couples
Straight.
Everybody
There
got
you
their,
go.
everybody
I got
got
her name.
Everybody
she got a black ass name too.
everybody
She ain't
got,
fucking me.
Everybody got that one friends on your friend list that it's a couple.
Some corn ass shit.
Their
Jesus
pictures
Lord.
on there together. Their name is like it's Chris and John,
Mr. and Mrs.
and they you don't know who actually commented on your post because you don't know which one of them was. Like that shit is sickening.
Yep.
Like the fact that y'all both
That's the route we go head. If you run around here and put so much energy and effort behind social media, we gonna
Okay.
head that route. We gonna go ahead. We got a whole couples. We gonna start a couples podcast. We gonna do every motherfucking thing. Or you can sit your ass down and allow me to be me, and I'll allow you to be you.
So
Can we say this to the
before
cheap
I
ass
left,
niggas?
Shane did say exactly what I was gonna say. That's exactly how I feel, and why I feel like that. I think because at the point I am in my life, I've been through so much shit that I am very secure at who I am and what I can bring to a table. I'm not here to police and tell you what you need and what you shouldn't and what you ought to be doing and all of that shit. I'm not here to do that shit no more. Like either you want to be here and you want to be
I respect
where
that.
you are,
Yeah.
or you gonna go do what you do with or without me being with you. Period.
Bingo.
At the end of the day, life goes
So
on.
Set
I
a
don't
standard,
care
yeah.
to be that social media police for you no more. Because either you love me or you don't. Either you show me that you care, like you could put this persona on for social media, but I bet these bills paid.
That's what I agree and say.
I bet this car note paid.
Hey, look.
I bet this mortgage paid.
Hey, look.
I bet all this shit is done. I don't want for nothing. So you can be who you want to be on the internet, but I'm good the fuck over here.
If I drop that bag at the first of the month and you mad at me by the 15th because I didn't like somebody's picture and I didn't help put food on the table in this month, get the fuck out of here. Hell
No,
no.
we talk about more. We talk about more than liking somebody's picture, though.
No, it's not about
my
that.
like somebody's picture.
If you in
But
that
we
inbox,
talking about-
that bitch will never get half of the shit that I
Bingo.
get. So if
Nah,
you felt comfortable,
if he in the inbox, that's disrespect. That's
it's
disrespectful.
gonna be a nigga is gonna be a nigga regardless, Erica.
And that's what I'm saying.
Whether
I don't
you're
love
with
myself
him
enough to
or
just let a
you're
nigga be a
not.
nigga. I don't
You're
love
gonna
myself
be a
enough for
nigga.
that. I don't love myself enough for that. I got standards. I need a nigga to meet
You
me
have
here.
standards. Nobody's
Hold
saying
on.
that.
I'm not finna just throw away standards because a nigga
Nobody's
gonna be a
saying
nigga.
that you
Hold
don't
on,
have
hold on, hold on.
standards.
So lame.
That's not what I'm
All right,
saying.
look.
I'm not saying you don't have standards. I'm just saying you can't police a nigga, period.
Regardless, I
look.
can't police a nigga, but I can make sure that he A, knows what I require. B, if he ain't doing that, he's got to get the fuck out.
And he gonna know all
Especially
that
when
shit
it's
and
real
still
niggas
be on
out
his
here who would
bullshit.
love to worship and do exactly what I
And he
need.
gonna know all that shit and still be
You know
on his
what I'm saying?
bullshit.
Look.
He gonna tell you he changed and still do the same shit tomorrow.
Y'all
If a
have
nigga gonna be a nigga,
two different
that's where I need a
perspective of
man to be a
standards.
man.
That's the thing. Y'all got two different perspective of standards. One is an emotional scale. One is hold on, and it's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying nothing. Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm like,
One is more of an emotional scale. I need this fulfillment, not just in a certain way. One is more of a raw. I'm at your neck. Look, we got a job to get done scale, and you go be social media. You go be social media, but what the fuck you go do home? That's the other scale. It's two different. It's two different standards, but it's nothing wrong with either one of them. One is just
No,
at the
because
end of the
niggas
day
is
more
living a
emotional.
lie. That's the problem. You live in a lie. I need a nigga to walk the walk and talk the talk and post the post and boast the boast. You're not finna be one nigga. You're not finna be a nigga on social media one way and boot up with me on the private life.
It's to admit. Hold on. Let me ask you something.
You're not being real.
I agree with
You're
you.
putting out an image that is not
that's where
conducive
two
to your
different
lifestyle
women
or the relationship.
in two different situations.
So if I have an Instagram page, right, flat out page that has nothing to do with who I'm dating or in love with or nothing, right?
And if you flirting with a bitch from that page, you live in a lie.
I ain't okay. Say if I don't flirt, right? Say if I'm hold, let me ask you. Let me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right.
That's all right. If you don't flirt and it's just business, that's fine. But I
Okay.
think the issue is, and I think many bitches would agree, is that my
damn,
nigga don't post me on his page.
They only bitches
but
because
he
she don't know y'all
DMing.
personally.
I mean that. I say that with love. I say that with love.
Silly, man.
I say y'all bitches.
Bitches 'cause she don't
Y'all
know
bitches
Bitches with love.
respectfully.
Shout out to all my bitches smoking that Babbitt pack.
Respectfully.
But no, most of the women's issue is that like these and women be married to these dudes. I know them. Women are married to these men, and these men are in other bitches' DMs trying to hook up and have sex and shit. That's not conducive or realistic
no.
of your
That's real.
lifestyle.
If I see a message and you trying to fuck a bitch, then I'm done.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. How do y'all feel about men being in a woman's inbox? Period, even if it had nothing to do sexually.
I don't like it. And my nigga to call himself trying to be funny, tell someone bitch show the ass. Oh, it was a joke.
Nah, I won't
Because
even
if a
go in
nigga
there.
tell me show the ass,
I'm
what
gonna
the fuck you gonna say?
I'm gonna give you an example, right? Me being the person that I feel like I am, I do not hold back.
Shit.
I do not hold back who I communicate with. I do not have to disrespect anybody by hollering or flirting anybody. But I'll give you an example, right?
I'm gonna bring it over.
I have asked other people.
She getting our drinks. Come on, we in.
I asked about photography or videography, or would you like to be casted in something?
Okay.
But to the obvious, my girl didn't trust me. It was like, let me see your phone. And she seen me talking to top 5 Instagram models that I can ever find. It still can cause a problem.
If she's insecure and she thinks she don't look good and she measuring herself up against some women.
now let me peep this out. So to say that standards are disrespect only really measures by a person to insecurity.
My nigga know my standards.
Hear what I'm okay? That's
he know
hear
not
what,
to-
hear what I'm
he
saying.
know not to put me in
so
those
so
situations.
all I'm saying is some people don't feel like that is disrespect because standards are measured by person to person.
They are. They are.
Stupid.
I mean,
They are.
that sounds more like insecurity. So that can go along the lines of this show in general.
Yes.
If you were somebody insecure, you couldn't even be on this show because they'll look at these girls and know in the back of their mind they know you fucking one of these girls.
Oh, of course.
Because the show's supposed to end at 9:30.
But I'm
You got
saying
home at 11.
it's levels.
That could be God
It's-
too.
that's
That could be a
free.
God thing too.
We can't listen. We can't really we can't even really
No,
sum it up as
that
that
could
though.
definitely be a God thing.
It's definitely gonna be a God thing, but
Mm-hmm.
we can't sum it up as that because there's a lot of people who give you trust until step level 9 and then the insecurity come. You get what I'm saying?
What you mean? What
Like,
you mean?
okay, for instance, I have been to the point where I wouldn't get a problem like this, but that inbox that I described would create a problem. So to say that we can't sum up and say that there is one universal meaning of insecurity or standard or anything that has to deal with any of us because it all changes from person to person. What's disrespectful to her is not disrespectful to you, just simply on the same damn couch.
Right.
So it doesn't make sense to try to sum it up anyway, because to know that is to know everybody's relationship and the rules they have in between themselves.
So pretty much,
Yeah, I just been through a lot of shit.
the big message of the night is
I guess know your partner. So y'all
That's
can-
really
Yeah,
what.
that-
standard.
Know your know.
That's
Yeah, know your
actually-
And that's
partner.
why I'm like, when you establish
Know
your
who you dealing
standards,
with.
then you're able to distinguish what is disrespect
okay.
and what is okay. Because there are certain things that, yes, there are okay. My dude can slide in a girl's DMs on some friendly type of business shit. But what you can't do is say shit like, haha, show the ass. I don't care how many fucking laughing emojis you put.
I just know some women who not going to even look at what the content even say within the message, but they just mad because you messaged.
Because you're in another female.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've had women
Yeah.
I've had women who get on the internet with me, and once we disagree on a certain topic, whether it be like politics or something, this
Don't they
motherfucker
block
was
you?
in my inbox, and I'll be like, yo, I was in your inbox asking you how to get some money with me on trying to do some videography or something like that. So it really, people really will blur that line to the point where you don't know what is disrespect because people are so fucking different from person to person.
But I've been on both sides of the inbox story. So
Yeah,
like,
I have
Same.
to.
so
Same.
so
Yeah.
so what I can say is when you're living
God damn.
I know I'm hearing the noises. When you living good,
People be going in and out. I'm sorry.
when you
Our
living,
time?
when you living good, it feels good though. So imagine like when you show your significant other a video and that
You ain't gotta hurry up and hide your phone because a message get ready to come in.
So
Damn it.
when a message pop up, you usually be nervous as hell when a message pop up. We showing your phone a video, you like, oh shit, you gotta swipe that joke to the side real quick.
Yo.
But it feels good when
Yo.
you living right. And that shit pop up, you can actually open that motherfucker and look at it
Yeah.
together like,
It's
Yep.
kind of embarrassing when you a
It is.
female and you show your dude a video and some dude hit put a hard eyes in your DM.
Bomb.
He's like, fuck. I'm gonna ignore this.
Okay, so if you've
annoyed.
been in that situation, right?
Yeah.
Then how can y'all sit here and say what is wrong or right when y'all receiving some shit that y'all received that?
And that's why
That's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
get mad.
You received something that you probably didn't even ask for, and your man looking at you like, God damn, he's sending you the eggplant emoji.
But the difference
Like-
is, if my man were to go through my DMs, he not gonna see me initiating. He not gonna see me responding in a way that is.
But the point is, by the time somebody decides to check your DMs, they already feel some sort of way. They're already in that point where they feel disrespected. In order for me to go check your
I
DMs,
get it. I get it.
am I not gonna see it because you deleted it? Or
you
why
get
am
what
I
I'm
not
saying?
gonna see no-
When by the time you are asking about getting in them DMs, you already feel something slighted.
I got to the point where, okay, so like, do y'all even feel the need to run phones? I think I asked this question in the feminine group chat. I was like, do you guys run phones when you feel like it, when your intuition tells you to, or do you like not have a reason to, or whatever?
Run. What does that mean?
I don't.
Run the
I,
phone, like let me see your phone or whatever.
I-
Bitches just ask.
Oh
done
no,
that.
that's how you get broken up with fucking
One-
with me.
That's how you find out
I
shit
ain't
you don't
lying
want to
to
see.
you.
one. Before this, I just take your shit,
Run your phone.
and because I know you never give it to me,
Run me the bill.
Right.
and I knew I was gonna
Run me
find
the
it.
bill money right now.
Behind his back, so you would do it behind his back.
So I knew I was gonna find something when I asked for your phone because it's just how you move. But then now I don't ask for your phone because it's a respect level. Your phone is your phone. My phone is my phone.
Bingo. And what you do?
If you
what
get
you
in, you get in. If I get in, I
I'm
get
doing
in.
some
Other
shit.
than that, I'm not asking for your
What
phone.
you do is always gonna come to light anyway.
I agree with that part.
Bingo.
Right there. That's why I
That
Yeah.
too, because even though like we've been in a situation where his ex didn't told on his ass.
Men,
Hit me up and told
men,
on his
if
ass.
if you are going through anybody's
So-
phone, do not look for men. Look through the best friend conversation. Look through the best
Shut
friend
your ass up. Cut
Look
this
through
shit
the
out.
best friend Hey, fuck all. Fuck. Ain't no nigga really hollering.
shit out.
She
Cut
egging all them niggas hollering. Look at the best
feelings
conversation.
hurt reading my
You
You
group
gon'
chat.
you gon' find out where all the extra dick coming from.
No, women smart though. One of my homeboys put me on. He was like, he found out his girl was cheating because she took it to the next level. She was using email. So he was checking for
Yeah,
years.
business agreement.
He was checking for years through the messenger.
Per my last email.
Hey,
What
per
the
as
pussy do?
per as last email.
He said he don't even know why he looked at it. He opened up the inbox of the email, and they had a whole. It was years and years and years. Like, but like if women want to get over on you, bro.
Hey, whoever you are, you the real MVP.
The email.
Let me tell y'all something. Never
You
mind. I
smart.
ain't gonna tell y'all shit.
You loyal.
Because then they ain't gonna check your email. They check no
Baby.
email. They gonna be in your messenger. 'Cause you, ain't got that much
Baby.
time. You only got 10 minutes while she's in the bathroom anyway. You ain't got that much time.
I definitely deleted some emails.
Yo.
But I had videos in my email. I had to delete them.
Y'all ain't
Honey,
never-
them emails is the beginning of how it started versus how it's going. Started in the email, okay?
I was all
How you
text now.
doing?
I was
Happy
text
New
now
Year.
app,
Nah.
hand sent app. I was
WhatsApp.
everything. You had to.
I emailed
I was,
my
bruh. I'm
friend.
telling you, man. You had to put a code. You had to put a
Cut
code
it
in to put a
out.
code in to put another code in to see some
What's
shit,
up,
bro.
bro? Message me.
It's the WhatsApp for me. The fact that I was telling him, like, can you get the WhatsApp app as well? I
Yeah.
can just text you from here.
Yeah.
Oh
He
hell
was
no.
like, what the fuck is this?
Where
Hell
was
no.
he at? Africa?
That shit. That's a setup. Hell nah.
Just needed a code. We need a code. We need a
Hell
code.
nah.
Hey, make you a Tinder account.
Hell nah.
Hey,
Nah.
look, I'm
Hold
telling
up,
you.
bitch.
Like, cause anybody, you like,
Swipe
what-
right.
And then don't let you really like him because you know how it's like if you really like a person, you want to go back and read y'all messages. WhatsApp will be deleted shit. I was like,
Hey, that's how I got caught up every time because the bitch want to go back and reminisce. Like, he had said this to me on this shit. My dumb ass.
Y'all messing.
Oh my
That's how I
goodness,
got caught up
man.
every time.
Shoot.
with the fucking
Nah, messing
the
with
reminiscence.
you.
screenshot be real. I was like, damn, what did he say last time?
So,
I
oh,
started
hey,
screenshot
He had
that
told
shit.
me this.
Oh,
Freaky
oh
shit.
boy, go to her adminsbalon.com email address.
Wait, why you put it on? I'm gonna say, don't drop our names. Wait,
No, I'm just saying.
First of all, ain't shit in none of my shit.
I'm just saying, like, men.
She
think
done already
like-
cleaned. Trust
men
me,
not
if it's
thinking like
talked
that.
about on this show, it's already cleaned up.
Men
You
not
got
think
no
like
women,
that.
man.
We don't. We not thinking.
Men not thinking like that.
We're not
Hell
thinking
no.
on that
Women
level.
I
be
will
on a whole
find
nother
you,
level with
and
that
I
joint.
will kill you. That's just dead.
To
It's
be-
crazy that
to
you
be
say that because
emailing?
that's definitely how I reached out to him. Like, and keep in mind, like I feel like I was the type of person I didn't move on until I was emotionally checked
What
out.
that
like,
mouth do? Very respectful.
was gone.
Mike.
But yeah, like email was definitely one of the ways because it's respectful.
At hotmail.com.
Enough.
No, I really.
Your secret level. MSC.
Y'all gotta remember.
Yeah, MSN.
Please go. I mean,
is going
I can't even front. Like that's
Is this an
definitely
Xbox-
how
this your
me and
boyfriend
Bay
Xbox
got
account?
together. In the email.
Email, see?
In the email.
Life
That's
is real.
I mean, like
3
that's where it
a.m. at
started. That's where the
iCloud.
connection
At
started. It was like
Outlook.com. So you will hit me up on this
Yeah.
nigga Xbox account.
because I can have.
Yeah,
Even though I had, like I said, I had emotionally checked out. I was moving on, but it was just like, let me just keep it so separate. Yeah, like the channels that you
I don't
connect
know.
with
I
people
think-
are different on.
You know what's so crazy? Anybody that I've ever been serious with, I've always been. It's always somebody that's always been around me, and I've been cool with. Like I've never really gotten serious with somebody that
A new
A
guy.
stranger.
I've met out of nowhere. I
Line
always
dance,
get serious with somebody that I know. or
Familiar
knows
dick.
Me.
line dance prince at yahoo.com. DJ underscore
Good night.
worldwide.
Thank y'all for coming to the Black Top.
You better,
tonight.
you better,
Good night.
you
Coming
better
to the
rub,
stage,
you
y'all.
better rub Michelle
Coming to the
in all the
stage,
right ways.
Michelle.
All the right ways.
Line dance prince at yahoo.com.
Hey, move her like a Grand
fuck your
Theft
back.
Auto. Hey, move her like the Grand Theft Auto strippers.
Bruh,
She likes missionary and she likes to fuck you back. Coming to the stage, the first lady. Get your ones out.
Hey, yo, can we?
It's
hey,
no
yo,
way we
next
said
week
get
I'ma
your
bring
ones
the
out and the first lady in the same sentence. Hey, this is the wildest
It's the
show.
black top. The black top.
Coming to Satellite 3.
Nah, bro. Right beside
Daddy
Diamond.
Rabbits.
Right in between Diamond and Ebony.
Diamond.
No, Melania about to sit right here. I mean, Michelle.
Somebody
right here.
Yeah, please.
With it fitted on.
So who's gonna be our first guest on this show?
Y'all know, we ever blow the fuck up all the way the fuck up and we get the chance to meet her, we gonna have to erase this whole motherfucking episode
You know,
just because of this right here.
Oh no, not Michelle.
Just sit right here.
Because
Stripper named Michelle Obama.
Whoever's got to sit
You
right
know what's
there.
a stripper out there who done named herself the first lady, Michelle Obama.
Welcome to the stage.
Like, bitch, you disrespectful
Michelle
slut.
Obama.
Michelle
I like that.
Obama.
That is
You
alright.
disrespectful bitch. How you gonna do that to the first lady? But shake that ass, girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shake that ass
Okay.
and let me see what you got.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a deep touch.
I'm sorry. I
You
don't
went
know.
all the way
That was
in.
a
Here.
deep
That was
tissue
good.
rub. Yeah.
Mike's gonna make it fit.
Whoa.
Hey.
All the innuendos, I swear, like.
Coming to the stage, y'all make some. Hey, man. Eric can tell these lovely people where they can legally stalk you at Sugar
This
Foot.
shit, half this shit is getting cut the fuck out.
Yeah.
All the way out.
This is part 2, 3.
So talk about every boyfriend or girlfriend that we have got insecurities after
That's
this
what happens when
motherfucking
you have
episode.
no goddamn music.
Put music on next time.
I'll just put this one in my link for real. Like, just link in bio.
Just go check this shit
Check my OnlyFans.
Crazy.
It's definitely gonna
We
get
are
the most views
crazy.
you ever got, though.
It's the OnlyFans.
To all of you nuns out here, here's how we
No,
do
you're not
missionary.
posting
Hey,
all of it.
that missionary part was definitely gonna get the views.
Oh, absolutely.
I ain't.
That's gonna be a little snippet.
You know how many
Hashtag F them back. F them back.
Absolutely.
Erica Kimberly _ Twitter. I am loving Black Twitter. Y'all got about 15 more days on the Facebook ban. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Erica Kimberly _ Yeah, I've been back in the fold. It's been so great coming back to the
I need it. I need
Black
it. I need
Twitter.
it.
Yeah.
They have welcomed me with open arms. I'm so grateful. I'm actually vibing with Twitter a little bit more than Facebook because I ain't getting censored so much. I can call them white devils without being
Absolutely.
chastised and harassed.
I just got
It's
out of
great.
Facebook jail for telling them that. I think they was on the live with the state capitol, and I was telling them burn that motherfucker down. And next thing I know, I was in Facebook jail.
I got 30 days.
And then look, what make it crazy is they got to tell you all the other times you done fucked up on Facebook. So I got to see my fuck ups from 2 years ago. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I really did fuck up on this one. 24 hours of just not being able to. It feel weird. It does. It really kind of fucking feels like you in some sort of jail, not being able to say what you
I
want
know,
to say.
and
That
it
shit
sucks
feel
because
weird.
every time you log in, they'll be like, "Account status, bitch. Here you go. You got 18
I'm
more
just,
days.
yeah, it give you the
15 more
hours. You
days.
got 2 hours and 15 minutes before you stop fucking
Here,
up.
see the history of why you fucked up and locked out."
Yeah, that shit crazy. Like, oh man.
So, yeah.
Hilarious.
But Erica Kimberly _ Instagram and Black Twitter. Follow me, please. I'm about to go follow Miss Milan back.
Word. What's a good party if there are no drinks? Better yet, imagine turning up and not having to pour your old troubles for once. Or better yet, someone else's. Now that may be a big of a problem. Well, Bougie Bartender is a licensed and certified mobile bartending service that services any event, big or small, such as bridal showers, weddings, baby showers, corporate parties, and so much more. She also specializes in making virgin or non-alcoholic beverages for minors as well. If you need a bartender for your next event, call 804-855-8787. Again, that's 804-855-8787. And also check her out on Instagram at Bougie Bartender _Brooke. That's Bougie Bartender _ BROOK. Shout out to Bougie Bartending, proud sponsor of the wildest radio show on the net, The Black Top. Cheers.